Hey guys, I'm back in my kitchen and I'm getting ready to start dinner, and I thought I'd bring you along tonight and let you see what I'm up to. I'm making a cream of chicken, pressure cooked chicken. It's going to be some lightly fried chicken in the pressure cooker with some cream of celery, cream of chicken soup, some spices that I'm going to let cook for about 30 minutes in the pressure cooker, and then I'm going to serve it over egg noodles. So that's what's going to be for dinner tonight. It's my own invention, and to get it going, I'm preheating. I have it on low pressure and I am preheating. I'm going to put just a little bit of vegetable oil in, not much. We don't do a lot of fats, so we just got a little bit. It barely even covers the bottom of the pan. I can feel the heat coming up the sides, so it's definitely time to get my chicken in there. Let me get some tongs here. I've already taken the excess fat, and I've taken the skin off my chicken. Everything's in there. We don't do extra skin or fat at this point. We just don't need it. And my husband has a bad, well, not a bad heart, but a risky heart. He's already had one heart attack. So we try and cook healthy. And you can hear the sizzle. Now I can get 3 pieces in here at one time. I deboned one piece as I'm trying to learn how to debone chicken. So that was my test piece. So we're going to give that a little fry. And then we're going to get the 3rd piece up and in the pot. Now that leaves me 1 piece and some little chunks, which we'll throw those in. Chunks are good. Now as these fry up, I will add this piece as well and get this lightly cooking. And this actually helps pre-cook the chicken a little bit. And I could probably reduce my time to 15 minutes once these are fried a little bit. So I might end up doing that. But I got lots of time. I've started dinner almost an hour early than I need to, because I want to make sure when my family gets in the door from school tonight that they're fed. And I think I'm going to throw some onion in here as well. So I'm going to go chop up my onion, and we're just going to toss it right in with this chicken to pre-cook the onion a little bit. Do you have to do that? No, but I love the flavor and the smells of onions cooking. So we're going to get that part going while this chicken fries up. And we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I've turned the chicken once, and as you see, there's some nice golden brown start on the actual frying part. I've added a whole large onion, and I can start smelling that cooking. So we are making really good progress. Some of the things I'm going to add is just a little bit of rosemary, because I grow rosemary, and I grow it well, because we have a ton of it in the back garden. So I'm going to start trying to add it to some of my chicken recipes and learn how to cook with rosemary. This is a little bit of poultry seasoning. Again, just a little bit goes a long way, not much. And then the only other thing at this point I will add is some pepper. I'm learning that spices and cooking go really well together. At my age, I should have learned that years ago. And I'm putting 2 good pinches of pepper in there, because what I'm doing is adding to the flavor of the sauce that I'm adding, because this is a great value cream of chicken. Oh, let's get away from there. And it's going to have some flavor, but not near what I'm looking for. That's where my seasoning comes in. And I'll probably even add a little chicken bouillon into this. Again, I want that chicken, that strong chicken flavor, and my spices to really pop in this recipe. And guys, if you have your favorite crock pot recipes, there is no wrong way of cooking in one of these pressure cookers. Mine's a Cuisinart. I'm cooking for 3. This holds more than enough food for 3 people. I could probably easily feed up to 5 people out of this pot. So, with that being said, I'm going to go get some chicken bouillon and add it to this, because as soon as this fries up a little bit more, I want to be able to throw my cream of chicken and cream of celery soup in here with a little bit of water and start my base for dinner tonight. This is going to be delicious, because this soup is going to pick up all the flavors of the chicken and the spices and the onion, and that's going to go over my egg noodles. Then the only other thing missing for dinner is I got to cook the egg noodles and heat up some vegetables. simple, easy dinner in less than 30 minutes. That's one of the joys of pressure cooking. Alright, I will be back. I gotta go hunting my chicken bouillon. I'm not sure where I have it. I'll be back. Okay guys, I just did some turning. As you can see, the chicken's cooking nice. That's a piece of onion that cooked with that chicken. I have my 4th chicken leg in there. And why am I doing 4 chicken legs and thighs? Last night, I wish I had videoed it for you. We did chicken very similar to this, but we barbecued it. And it was absolutely delicious. And we all could have eaten a little bit more of the chicken. So tonight I'm making 4 legs and thighs. I added a little bit of turmeric because it's so healthy for us. And this is a perfect meal to throw turmeric in because the flavors will blend beautifully with the chicken. I'm also adding some chicken bouillon. Yes, look at the size of that container. I buy in bulk. So I'm going to put 2 heaping teaspoons of that chicken bouillon in there, and that'll add a lot of chicken flavor to my meal tonight, and I think this is going to turn out wonderful. This has to cook a little bit longer, and then I'm going to add the cream of chicken and cream of celery soup, and we'll bring you back for that step as well. But you can hear this is only on browning, so I have it on browning. And you can hear it's cooking very nicely. Now the difference between using this and using that takes 220 electricity. That will take my electric bill up hugely compared to this little 110 appliance. It makes a difference in your electric bill. I've learned that through so I've got this last Valentine's, and I've really learned that this saves us money on our electric bill. And right now we're cutting all costs that we can. So if I can cook in this versus on the stove, that's a huge savings for us. So, and we've had to turn our air conditioning on now because it's starting to hit 90 degrees outside, and we just cannot go without the air conditioning at this point. If we had to, we would, but I'd find some way of cooling this house. Right now, it's not a sacrifice that we are willing to make. So, but I'll bring you back to the next step. This chicken has to cook just a little bit longer because I want to see this piece here start to get colored like this piece. And then we'll be back. I'm still in the kitchen, but I have to show you guys. This is Ginger and Funky. Funky, say hi. Say hi. Hi, guys. He was cuddling with Ginger. It's a little unusual, but as he's getting older. And of course, there's my Cody. So he's got to be in the picture. As Punky's getting older, he's starting to want to cuddle a whole lot more. He's a bottle-fed baby. I bottle-fed him from the day he was born. Now, you can see I flipped this piece of chicken, and it's getting nice and brown. And, whoo, we steamed up. That's not good. We're trying to clear it. Alright, I'm going to bring you along when I go in here. If I can, you can tell the heat is building. There we go, I blew on the lens. We're going to pick this piece up. Look at that, guys. Nice. Nice chicken. And we're going to see if we can get this onion starting to actually stick to the bottom. And then my deboned piece of chicken is down in there. I want to get that up and flipped. Look at that. Look at the color on that deboned chicken. Nice. Very, very nice. Alright, we're going to get this chicken repositioned. And we are going to start adding our soup. I did clean up my mess. I'm cleaning as I go tonight. Trying to do hubby a favor. There goes one. That's the cream of celery. 1 can of that. And you might wonder why I'm doing 2 cans. One, I don't cook with cream of celery, and I thought this would be a great recipe. Sorry for the shaking. This would be a great recipe to use up that cream of celery, because I don't normally cook with it. It just seems to end up in my pantry somehow. Alright, I'm going to get a spatula, clean these out. Then I will add 1 can of water, and I'll use the water to rinse both my cans out. to this mix, then I'll put it under pressure. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I've added both my cans of soup and a can of water, and you see it's already bubbling. But what this did, it loosened up all the onions that were sticking to the bottom, and as you can see, it's actually starting to change color right here. So all that bottom drippings that you would normally get out of your pans on the stove is coming up to the top. And I did give this a little bit of a stir to keep loosening up the stuff on the bottom. And the next step is, now at this point, if you have vegetables that you want to include in a dish like this would be the time to add things like carrots, maybe some peas, some green beans, any kind of vegetable to make this a one-pot meal, if you will. Even though my egg noodles are not going in the pot because I'd have to add more water, and I don't want to make this too soupy. I actually want this thick like a gravy. So you can add vegetables to this. You can add your egg noodles to this. You can do it all in one pot if that's the way you want to do it. But because my chicken's on the bone, that is not how I want to do it. I'm going to cook my vegetables on the stove and my egg noodles on the stove. But like I said, anything you would normally do in a crock pot, you can do in this pressure cooker and then some. So keep that in mind. The key here is your crock pot takes the same amount of power, but you run it for 8 to 10 hours. Alright, here's what I did. I put my lid on. It's really easy. It just lifts on and off. It's not one of the complicated ones. I turn my handle. Boom. I'm now locked. I set my little pressure knob here. So now when the pressure builds, it will not release through this knob. And now I'm going to change. I cancel that. I go to my menu button and I go to high pressure, which is right here. Then I'm going to set it, let's set this for 20 minutes. That should be plenty of time because I'm going to keep it warm. 21 minutes, I'll go with that. And start. Uh-oh, it's not taking it. Let's try it again. Alright, I have something wrong. Alright, I'll bring you back when this is done. I have to work on getting this to kick in. And it could be my plug is loose or something, but I'm going to work on it and I'll bring you back when it's done. And it will be done in this pressure cooker, come hell or high water. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I checked my plug, I wiggled the plug, and it went right into pressure for me this time. So we're good. We're on 20 minutes. As soon as the pressure goes and builds, this will stop flashing and this red knob here will pop up and we'll be under pressure. And then from there the timer starts timing down, and it'll be a total of 20 minutes from the time this goes under pressure till it's fully cooked. And that will be pretty much the end of dinner being cooked, because it's as simple as that. A little prep work goes a long way. No prep work goes a long way. If I wanted to, I could just throw those legs in there with the soup. I didn't have to fry them. I didn't have to do anything extra but throw everything in the pot and get it going under pressure. I choose to fry it to increase flavors and to blend some flavors. So with that being said, when this is done and I'm ready to take it off pressure, I will bring you back. Okay, I'm bringing you back just to show you we're under pressure. You see the red button is up all the way now? So we're fully under pressure and we have 20 minutes to go. We just went under pressure, so we'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, we're back, and as you can see the timers ran out. It goes automatically to the keep warm setting, which is real nice. So if you had to run an errand or something, you could do that safely and not worry about your food still cooking. I'm going to release pressure. Good way to steam clean your cabinets. And you'll see this will fall down. Right now it's already down a little bit because it's been in the keep warm mode for about 10 minutes now. My granddaughter just got home from school. So we're going to take this off of pressure because it's very well cooked at this point. I got my egg noodles ready, which is one of her favorite pastas. And we have some peas to go with dinner tonight. So we're just waiting. It's almost already off of pressure. You hear that come down? You never want to try and remove these lids until that pressure is totally released and your safety red button is totally down. And these are designed for safety, so even if I wanted to, I'm pushing on it, I cannot open this pressure cooker. And that's a safety built in that you do not see on pressure canners. But again, it's all about common sense. You take the pressure off and you wait till it stops steaming and you wait till your safety valves go down, and then you're safe to open both a pressure canner and a pressure cooker. But please use common sense. Getting a steam burn or getting a pot exploding because you've done something wrong is just not worth it. Now you're going to soon see this red button drop. There it goes. See that dropped? Now watch how easy this is. And never open a pot that's this hot towards you. You want to let it open away from you. So I'm going to give it a turn. I could not turn this just a second ago. So lift and I open it away from me just like that. And this will go right into the sink for cleaning for later. And there is dinner. Let's see what we got. Let me get my tongs. You see some of the chicken looking like it's ready to cook right off the bone there. Yes, it is. Look at that. Wow, yum. Alright, we're getting it on a plate. We'll get some egg noodles and then we'll top it with some gravy. Because that's basically what that is right now, is some gravy. There we go. I'm going to give her a scoop of peas. We do eat a lot of vegetables here, so that's real important to us. And I need a spoon to get that gravy out. That gravy is going to be where all the flavor is. So we definitely want to have some of that in our plate. Oh, look at that gravy. Yum, yum, yum. Now this is going to go over top of her pasta. I'm going to get another one and I'm going to put a second one on and cover her chicken. And now the taste test is Allie. Of course. So let's give this to Miss Allie. Allie, make room. Coming in. Look out, Cody. Look out, Ginger. Everybody's lining up thinking it's dinner time. Papa's not home yet, so we're getting a little jump start so I can get my video finished. Let's see if Allie likes what Nana cooked. It's very hot, guys, so I'm going to give her time to blow on it. Is it good?
Tastes like chicken.
That's our goal, is to taste like chicken. You want to try the chicken? Because that was really the focus of the whole cooking project, was the chicken. Look how tender. She's barely touching it and it's falling off the bone. Look at that. That's one of those things we're looking for. How's the chicken?
Moist.
Moist? Is it tender?
Mm-hmm.
Is it flavorful?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go, guys.
Tastes like a festive chicken.
A festive chicken. Ooh. All right, guys. There we go. That's dinner. One more meal in the pressure cooker that we now can all do together. God bless. Have a great day. Don't forget, like and subscribe.